The first thing I want to tell you, and just kind of get you guys ready with this, is I'm going to encourage you to fix your Facebook pages right now. Fix them. Just dang it, fix them. And I have to admit that this training Steve and I have been paying for, a lot of you guys have been writing emails and saying, oh my gosh, I paid for this, I paid for that. I did too. I paid for this training that was really quite expensive before Steve and I got this training that he recommended. And that on that, he was telling me how to do pages, how to do advertising, how to do this, how to do all these expensive things. And it is not necessary. I'm telling you this morning, it's not necessary. And I will give Steve so much credit for pointing me in the direction of this training and introducing guys like Ray Higdon to our group, guys that really are out there making it happen. And so if you've been spending on Facebook training, I'll just tell you, you're probably barking up the wrong tree. You need to just kind of hold just a day or so, because Steve woke me up this morning. It kept ringing and then reminding me to ring, and then he would send me a voice message on this, and he's fired up. And I can tell you, it's exciting for me to have him fired up, because you can see and feel this happening again. A couple things I want to tell you in preference for what we're getting ready for the Sunday night training is that first of all, participate in these groups that we're creating. It's not enough, and Steve said it this morning, it's not enough just to like, it's not enough to get on there. We have a lot of people on here, and you need to get your groups onto these pages, especially this one where we're going to be coaching you how to do it. And these other two are going to be specifically for prospects, for opportunity, and then another one is prospects for product. You guys already know that we have specific pages, some specific pages that relate to, for example, what we've been doing in the food, fun, and fitness. We are going to be very strategic and targeted how we're going to do it. And tomorrow night we're going to teach you two things. One, how to clean up your page, and I'll give you a little tiny preview of that right now. And then the second one is it's called ATM, and Steve's going to go through that, and it's really, really cool, and how it is that you're going to be able to put your prospects into it. I'm going to show you today how to get your income system prepared for that change. Before I go, would you like to say anything on anything?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I'll have my comments.
I'm sure you'll have
reserve
time.
them for later.
I'm sure you'll have time.
Good morning, Charlie.
Good morning. So here's the thing, guys, that what you have to do before tomorrow's training. What you got to do. We're going to show you how to do a bunch of different things. I'm going to show you what my page looks like when you view it as a visitor. Okay, when you view it as a visitor, you can do this. It's a new thing that they've put into it. Okay, got it. This is what my page looks like now to a visitor. And one of the first things that you're going to see right here now is I have a tab that says follow. We're going to show you how to do that. We're also going to show you how to clean up your friends. We're going to show you how it is. If you were on my page yesterday, you would have seen a lot different things. Now you're seeing the things that are important to me. For example, this photo of my son and me in Belgium. That was with Marlene.
Yeah.
It was also with Roel and Jana. They did parkour in Belgium.
I know. I saw the video.
It was
Parker
terrible.
was doing it. It was terrible.
It was beautiful. Is what it was. And you can even see I put a small intro in there, but you'll see conspicuously missing before was I had a big thing about RX on there. And the fact is what we're going to teach you guys is not to have it on there, and we're going to show you why. Also, a picture of me speaking, and then something that I love with a little tag in there. So I want you guys to understand that business pages are going to take up a lot of your time, and the problem with business pages, you're going to see tomorrow, is that eventually you're going to have to pay Facebook. You have to pay Facebook for people to even see your posts. Okay, so we're going to show you how to get your own page going, how to make it beautiful, and how to make it so you can prospect the way that we're talking about. This is still the biggest, baddest environment of them all. How many times have you heard me complaining about social media?
Oh my gosh. As much as we need to use it today, you complain about it a lot.
And what did I used to say before I had a better attitude?
I hate social media.
Hate it. Hate it. because I was doing 3 different pages on Facebook. I had Instagram for 3 different brands. I had Skype or Twitter for different brands. All of these different things that I've been doing haven't necessarily brought me prospects. And we're going to show you guys how it is to clean yourself up and then how to make it work. Okay?
Okay.
All right. You're odd. You are odd. So anyways, if you've got a big, I do love you. If you've got a huge picture of RX right here, recommend changing it.
Get down.
Not going to last very long, and it's not going to work. Look at all the likes. I think it's because I said I love you. Oh, you're odd. So let's go through this,
maybe
guys.
it's because you said I was odd, and they all like.
That could be that as well. All right, let's go through this, guys. I want to get you guys ready for your, for what we're about to do. The income system is going to be a big part of what we're going to do. So I'm going to log into Angela's account, and you're going to see that the woman uses it. Have you ever used it before?
Look at all of my contacts.
I know, that's what I'm saying, and people clicking through and using.
That whole page is all my contacts. That used to be a mixture of yours and mine.
That's all you know, baby. And the thing is what's cool is there are customers, and there's all kinds of different things with it. And you know, I just realized Claudia just asked, "Is this being recorded?"
Oh my gosh.
No, it is not. So we're going to start here.
Maybe we should start.
Let's
now.
hit the record button. Here we go.
Thank you, Claudia.
We're recording now. Would you like to welcome everybody to the call?
Welcome, everyone. I don't have anybody's name anymore. So
there you go. You're welcome. That's okay, because that part didn't need to be recorded anyway.
All of you.
All of you. So what we're going to go through this morning, we're going to go through how to get your income system ready for you to be able to use it with this incredible social media experience that we're going to create. And we're going to make it for people, you guys are going to see, for even people like me that were social media haters. In fact, I got so tired of it, I stopped doing all of it for a period. Mm-hmm. All of it.
Hiatus.
And that was a mistake. It was a mistake, and I'm going to show you guys how to not get overwhelmed with your income system today. And then Steve and I are going to really help you guys understand the simplicity of what it is that we've been preaching with this. So we're going to go through a little bit and get you guys ready for this. So the first thing that I want you guys to know is Angela uses this all the time, right?
Yeah.
But today, I hope this isn't on the right screen. Oh, good. I put it on the other screen. So now I'm going to log out, and I'm going to help set up for 2 lovely ladies. I'll do it twice, and you guys are going to see that because I'm doing it twice, it should help you with it. So the first person I'm going to help with is Beverly Hester.
Who is on the call. We already said hello to her.
Hello, Beverly. And so I'm going to log into her account, and she has got the middle account. She's got the pro account. And I'm going to show you how to set up your account. So logging in. It's exciting. Are you excited?
Yes. Very exciting.
Very exciting. That's good to hear. All right. So people are now thanking Claudia for reminding us to record this. So it's a good thing that we did that.
It is. It's a good thing she said that.
All right, so we're going to show you guys how to do this. So the first thing that you need to do when you go into it is you need to go into your user settings, because you guys are going to see that we're going to use this as a platform. We're going to do various things to help people understand what we're doing. And what's great about this this platform and what Steve was discovering with it and what he found really was really is to help people understand the basics of prospecting, both online, high touch, and high tech. Because what we're going to use is we're going to use technology to help the people understand how it is to connect with people live. High tech, high touch, right? So what you're going to see is in the back of your system, there's an upgrade button. In order to do what we're doing today, you need to have at least the pro account, the $25 a month. The $25 a month part of it, because you can't edit the campaigns if you have the basic account. And today we're going to do the basics of how to put your photo into it and how to change a campaign to get it ready for the things that we're going to be doing. And you can see that I've logged into Beverly Hester's right here into her system. The first thing I'm going to tell you guys, when you log in, click on your user settings, because you want to be able to know when people are opening your emails. You can see right here that she has done this. See, she's got notification by email. So she knows every time somebody fills out a form. I'm going to click this one for her because she definitely wants that one, contact view to video. Yeah. You definitely want that. And how often do you use that, Ange? When people watch your videos that you've been sending them, what do you know to do with it?
Well, it tells us how much of it they watched. It tells a percentage. If they only watched half of it, if they went all the way to the end. So you know whether they're a prospect to really go after because they watched it all and say, hey, I saw you watched all that. You know, oh, I see you only watched half of it, and you know, half of a 5-minute video, you're kind of
they're not as interested.
No,
they're not as interested.
The video isn't very long to begin with, so if they're only watching half, it's like, you know.
Well, the nice thing that we're going to show you guys is how to go out and meet more people. And a lot of times in the past, if you had somebody watch 10 seconds of a 5-minute video, you got thrilled, but that's not a good prospect. We're going to show you guys how it is to add more people in the coming presentations that we're going to be doing. But right now, you need to know when you send things out to people if they're watching it and if they're opening it. So I changed that for Beverly. So next thing we're going to do,
and remember to always
I did hit save before, but we're going to do it again. So now I'm going to take you to Sales Tools, and in Sales Tools, you're going to see right here, autoresponder emails. Okay, because she has the Pro account, she does not have the other campaign that we're using extensively, which is the F3, the education and accountability emails.
For the clients, for your customers.
And because she has the Pro, that is not loaded into it. But the Diets Are Dangerous is what we're using almost exclusively to introduce people to a fat loss program. Okay? So
for your prospects.
We're going to hit edit view on this one. Now, one of the things that you guys can see up here, it says currently you're using default autoresponder messages. To edit these pre-written email messages, click here. So we are going to click there to make them editable. At any time, if you want to go back to what was pre-written, all you have to do is click this again, and it will erase any changes that you made. You can see right now there's no edits right here, so I need to click here to edit it. So you can see it's changed back to editing. So we're going to go into this one, and we're going to make a couple basic changes, and I'm going to have Angela explain to you why it is that she got rid of the group meetings on here. But one of the first things that you see right here is a placeholder. So replace with a picture of you, size 160 by 160. Now, a lot of people out there are saying, well, I don't have editing software, or I don't have this, or I don't have that. Well, do we have a solution?
We do.
What if I don't?
This webinar would be pointless.
That's true. Got a solution. You do not have to go out and buy. Expensive editing software. So there is a really cool site called Canva, and it's C-A-N-V-A, and it is free.com. Canva.com. Okay, this is going to be really helpful for you guys when you're doing your social media posting. They've got really cool social media pictures in here. And it's, how much does it cost?
And it's free.
That's impressive. I don't even know what you're copying.
You can't name that movie?
Not right
For
now.
free.
I can't.
Somebody write in if they know that movie.
Oh,
if you've
boy.
got kids, there's a chance you know that movie.
Okay.
For free.
Jim actually says, could you repeat all the folks that are on this training and with singing?
Oh, well, see, no, Jim, that's the beauty of you getting on before we record. Anyone who comes in late to the game, they miss out.
On the singing. All right. Well, I'm really.
Or they get.
Okay, we're going to get moving now. So right here you have. So I'm going to make this bigger so you guys can see it on the screen. I'm going to put that up a little bit higher. So what we're going to do for this particular campaign, and you're going to see, I'm going to go into Own Your Life as well and show you how you can do some of those things. Because we're going to be using Own Your Life, the Own Your Life campaign. They're really excellent. But what we were missing is some of the components that Steve and I have been studying, and Steve brought to my attention. And it's really, really going to fit together well. For now, I'm going to show you how to add a photo specifically to this campaign. And then I'm going to show you some things that you can do to the Own Your Life campaign after that. But right here you see that replace with a picture of you 160 by 160. Okay? So what that means is, you can see right here, there's all these different things that they have, but up here on the top right, I don't know if you can see it, but it says use custom dimensions. I'm going to click on that. And I'm going to put in 160 by 160, and then make sure that you put in pixels, PX, and then hit what?
Design it.
You are, I guess that's why I fell in love with you. It's like the drama. It's
drama.
The drama. Okay, so with this you can see these different possibilities of what you can put in a 160 by 160 dimension, right? So if I wanted to put 2 pictures of me, I mean, I was so proud of how I looked, I put a photo grid. Look, boom, I can put 2 pictures of me. But I don't want to do that, so I'm going to put right there, okay? One picture.
Make it simple.
Right? Just one picture right there.
If you're just starting out, make it simple. If you're already used to doing this, you can go crazy, but that would be my suggestion. If you're just learning how to just put your picture in, don't confuse yourself any more than need be.
That is correct.
One picture.
So one of the things that you've seen is it had that little placeholder on it, so I just got rid of it, okay? So I erased that little thing. I just clicked on it. You heard me probably clicking, and then I added the things into it. They have different team templates if you wanted to upgrade, but for now we're just going to do the Canva one, right? So now I'm going to, if I wanted to, I could put text on it simply by putting something like this. I'd hit text and I'd be able to do that. And you're going to be able to use that later when you're using your social media things. You can put different colors, and I don't recommend going all out like that. I really don't. I just recommend a really simple way of doing it. One of the things that you've seen right here is the uploads, because I want to have Beverly's photo in there. So I uploaded her own photo. I'm going to show you again how to do that. Simply, you click Upload Your Own Images. All right? So you click on that, and then I'm going to be able to go out and I'm going to get Annette's photo. So Annette is another gal that I'm going to help out today. And I preloaded that into my folder Beverly and Annette. So I'm just going to click on her picture right there and then hit Open. And boom, it loads her into the system, right?
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
I guess the comments are while you're here. So you have the 160 by 160. Now you could just take those photos and just upload them right here. But it's really important that you make them 160 by 160 so it doesn't break this neat, beautiful design that we put in there, right?
If it's not a square, it will fill it to be a square. So if it's like a rectangle, it will stretch your face or your shoulders.
Well, in this particular one, it won't the way we've done it, but I want you to make it exactly 160 by 160. So I will put Beverly in here first. Now, magically enough, this photo of her is almost exactly 160 by 160. I never recommend, you can see this is just bigger because Canva makes it bigger. But this is actually a smaller images. You can see in the bottom right, this is 685%. I'm going to go down to 100.
What you would actually see.
That's what it would actually look like, right?
Beautiful.
And what's nice about this is it made this really cool little white border. See that? It looks like almost like the cool old Polaroids from the past.
Very professional.
What I caution you from doing, this is just always drives me crazy when people do it, is when they like stretch things out and they do all those different things. Don't do that. Please don't do that. It just will ruin it. So now that you've got it right here, right? So we've got that beautiful picture and it's 160 by 160 because we put that in before. Guess all we have to do?
Download it.
Hit the download button and it's going to give us a PNG or a JPEG. Please do JPEG. JPG, all right? And then we're going to hit download, and it's going to save my design. Very nice.
Hold tight.
Hold tight, preparing your design, and then boom, it automatically downloads into my download folder. So I'm going to go into my download folder and see how it called it Untitled Design. All you have to do is hit it once, and we're going to call this Beverly-H. Boom. All right.
You would obviously name that your own name. Not Beverly's name.
You could name it Beverly if you wanted to.
You have to tell people, as you tell me, you have to tell people.
That's true. Don't remind me of what I said. Good heavens. So now we've got that one. So now that we've downloaded it, we don't have to share this one. Yeah, it is more entertaining to have you here.
All right, continue.
Okay, I appreciate that. So now we're going to make one of who? Annette.
Annette.
And how do we do that? See, we uploaded her image over there. All we have to do is drag it.
Over.
And look, hers is a little bit differently shaped with that one, but it still looks okay. All right. As a graphic designer, I still approve of this message for the most part. But the thing is that you have to be careful. See, if you double-click on it like that, if you double-click on it, you can make your own little bounding box, is what they call them. I like things to be symmetrical as possible, right? So by double-clicking on it, it means that I can then hit Enter, and it crops it. Do you see that? By double-clicking on it, it creates these little bounding boxes, right? And now I can even drag it a little bit more down. That way I've got the top of her head, and then I just hit Enter. Boom. That looks good. And then now some people may be anxious to pull this out, but these are already smaller photos. I'm going to test it just to see how it works. Always hit Shift when you're doing this, and it does it the exact same size, right? But it does. See how it's stretching it? So I guess Shift doesn't work with that. So we're going to reverse back out of that. Boom. All right. So I'm going to let me just see if this will let me do it. Yep, you're best if you just hit the corners of it, and then it keeps it all symmetrical. Then I'll pull that down just a little bit so I get the top of her head, adjust it. And actually, you can see that I did not lose resolution when I did that, so her photo was big enough. Now I don't have that little white frame around it. So let's look at it in actual size, make sure it didn't pixelate. Pixelate means it makes it look fuzzy, and it looks fine. So now I know I have a 160 by 160 image, and then what am I going to do?
Download it to a JPEG.
Jiminy.
Remember JPEG.
You're listening. So proud of you. Save the design, and then boom, it does it. And some of you guys may be saying, well, this is really basic, Jeff. This is really basic. I can do Photoshop. Well, most of your group cannot. So that's why I want you guys to learn just some of these real basics you can do. And what's great about this is when you come back, now that we have both of those, when you come back to canva.com, you're going to see you've got social media templates, all kinds of different things, and really cool fonts. And look what it did. It saved these. I should have hit save, but I'm going to move them to the trash right there. But you can see all these different things that I created will be saved in there. Okay? So now I'm going to take her photo that I put in right there, and I'm going to call it Annette. And now I'm going to move Annette to my folder of Beverly and Annette. Oh, I got to move Beverly there first. And then let's do Annette. Oh, it's going to ask me to replace it, and it's just fine to replace it. So I actually called Beverly H. See that with the little bounding box? So I'll erase that one so I don't confuse myself. So now we're going to go back to the income system. All right? Now all you have to do is put your mouse over the top of that and highlight it. And we're going to load Beverly's photo into it. So,
did you see where he clicked?
Oh, thank you. That's why you're here.
They're really tiny.
So right up here, there's a picture of this little box right here. And if you put your mouse over the top of it, it will say image.
It is a picture of like a house on a hill or something like that.
So you click on it, and we're going to hit upload, right? And because we're on her deal, we're going to choose the file, and we're going to hit Beverly H. See, it's chose it, but now I have to send it to the server. Boom. And look at the width and the height. How much does it end?
Perfect. 160 by 160. Perfect.
Boom. And then we hit OK, and it will replace it. I think you should give me a round of applause for that. Isn't that awesome? Then what I recommend that you do is she gave me what she wanted to say right there. So here's her statement. And all we have to do is we hit erase, and then we hit paste. I like Chrome because it lets me do paste and match style.
That's matching the style of the email.
But it actually didn't in this case. See how it did it? See how it did it centered? So I'm going to hit far left align, right? And then she had a little space right there, so I gave her a space. I hit enter. Now what I can do, you can see that this is a darker text than this is right here. So I highlight it, and now see this little right here, the text color. I click on that, and I'm just going to choose dark gray. And then bingo, it matches
all around.
And then she put for her info, so we're going to put just right here. We're going to put Beverly Hester, right? Like that. And then we're going to, let me go back up. If you hit the shift plus enter, it will only create one space like that. See that? If I hit shift, if I just hit enter, it creates a bigger space. So my recommendation with your name is that you hit shift and enter at the same time, and we're going to call her a health mentor. Then boom. See, now she's got her customized thing over here. Now she didn't send me a Twitter, so I'm going to highlight it and erase it. Instagram, highlight it and erase it. And then Facebook, she did send me her Facebook page. So I'm going to copy that one. And Beverly, you're going to later, if you want to, you can change this. But you can do Beverly H. Hester, however you want to do it. You can go in and you can just see, you can type it later if you want to put Beverly Harris Hester right there. So to make it all fit on one line, I just put the H. So now for her Facebook, if you have to double click on it, right? And when you double click on it, you can see right now it's the Food, Fun, and Fitness page. But I'm going to put in her Facebook page right there. So I'm just going to highlight it, erase it, and then boom. And it automatically changes this protocol right here for you, so you don't need to worry about it. I always like to, for the target, it should already be put at new window blank.
Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's not. So double check that because you want it opening a new window when they click on that link.
And then what do you hit?
Okay.
Super. All right. So now when they click on that, it's going to go to hers. The other thing that you can see, because she has the pro account, she can edit these. And so with Angela's, what we have found with these fat loss courses, that we are doing individual meetings.
One-on-one.
They're really, really effective.
Yeah.
But what that means is you're going to have to go through and read these and change it. This seminar is open to the public, so I have a zero-cost seminar that teaches. Say I have a zero-cost course that teaches this course right here. Right here. This course is free, so bring a friend, family member. Seating is limited. Just put right here, I'd love to meet with you, comma. So be sure to watch the video. Boom. If you're ready to learn, discover, and gain the knowledge that you could change your life forever, then let's talk.
This is why it's really important to go through and read the emails. One, you're going to know the information to talk to people in person. Two, because you read the emails, you know what we're saying. Second, there's a lot of different places here where you're going to want to put in your own information. If you're actually going to be hosting a seminar at your home or at a hotel or a business office or whatnot, you can put that information in there. If you're just doing one-on-ones, you don't want them thinking, well, where's the seminar? Where's the seminar? And you're like, oh, no, I'm actually not doing that. So if you read these through and change them in the beginning, then that's what sends out each time. And then if you do eventually get to the point where you're hosting something at your house or at an office or something, you can send out new information on that later.
We actually think for the default that we should change it into the one-on-ones. The one-on-ones work so well.
They really do.
I remember when you first started doing this, Angela had never, in our 19 years of being married, and we've been in network marketing in one role or another for 15 of that 19, And in 19 years, she had never sold a network marketing product or enrolled anybody ever, right? So using this program and using these videos, what was your first sell ever? How much was it for?
It was the preferred customer price of the 3X pack, so I got some
Plus,
retail bonus. Plus an additional product, real weight, that was also
over $600.
Yeah, the whole thing was $600. So I got the retail incentive.
$250 of retail incentive.
Plus commission.
What you would get is the team lead bonus now. So be sure you hit save. But before we do this, I'm going to copy what she put right here because we're going to do this 3 more times for that particular campaign. So you can see right here where it says day 0, day 1, day 3, day 5. What we're going to be changing soon, and as soon as Steve and I come out with this, what she's going to do is she's going to change this right in here. This is what I'm going to recommend that you guys do. You can drag this corner and make it bigger. But with this new pages, for example, even with this, for example, this particular campaign, you're going to have the food, fun, and the fitness campaign or customer support campaign on there. And I'm going to recommend, you guys are going to see next week when we teach this, that we're going to say, and we have a complete customer support area on Facebook. And then she would just put it right there, right? So on the second email, maybe that's what she does. Your first email, you only want them to do one thing. Don't bombard them with lots and lots of stuff. We want them to watch the video. And the people that are watching this video, it's a 5-minute, 6-minute video. Are they watching 1 minute of it? What are they watching?
Oh, everyone that I have sent it to so far has watched 100%.
All of it. And a 6-minute video for people to watch all of it, that's almost unheard of. So that's really exciting. So the first video, only want them to do one thing, is to watch the video. As soon as they watch it, in the second email, I recommend this one right here, okay? Because this goes the next day. You can see it goes according to the day that it's in there. Now, Steve and I are going to have, and Angela will participate in a lot of these other groups, but for each of these different things in here, for the Own Your Life campaign, which I'll do next, you're going to see that, that we're going to have these Facebook pages to go to. This should be the same. One of the main reasons why people are afraid to do it is they think, I don't know what to do. So in your Facebook group that you're going to have, the customer support, kind of tell them what the things that you're going to be doing in the customer support page for customers, not reps, for this.
Customers. Oh, okay. So customers, we're going to educate, we're going to train, we're going to give ideas for recipes, we're going to give support. They have a question. I am trying to find this. It's going to just be a place for new people to come to so that when they're on the fat loss program, when they're on a weight gain program, whether they're on a maintenance program, it doesn't matter which program that they're on, that the support will be given, and it won't just be coming from one person, which is great. It's going to be a community to where everyone can share, everyone can put their input, give ideas, in a nutshell.
And I think that's one of the things that Steve has really been preaching, guys, is that we need to have more participation in these different groups. If you want to succeed, then you're going to have to really start helping other people. And this is the first process in doing that. You guys saw while I was doing this that I was just making a couple changes. Once you've put this in there, once you've put the person's picture in there, it's now on your server. And once it's on your server, then you're magical, right? So you have the ability then to just, you don't have to upload it or anything. So I made those changes, and Beverly, I'm going to encourage you to come in here now. I encourage you to get rid of the links to the RSVP page, right? And in here, this is where I'm also going to recommend it. I wanted to invite a special journey with me. I've become passionate about my health and lowering my body fat since I attended this free seminar that taught me how to take back control of my body. And then it talks about this video. Right here, I'm going to recommend you can register for the seminar, right, and say, in addition to this free course, we have a Facebook page where, Facebook groups, sorry, group where we share, help, and encourage each other. I will add you if you would like. And then what you would do is you're going to put the Facebook page link here. And all you have to do, you highlight it. And so what is that page? So you go into it, right? So now I'm going to go back and I'm going to hit home. And I'm going to go to groups right here. So if I'm speeding up a little bit on this, you can go back and look for it. And you can do groups. And you can even do a search if you're not in it right now. For this particular group, it is food, fun, and fitness support, right? So you'll find that in there. There it is, food, fun, and fitness support. So you can click it, hit join, and then you can add the people to it. So that's something that I'm going to highly recommend that you guys start to add, and this is how you're going to get ready for these different groups that we do. So I'm going to leave this here, and I'll verify the link. I realize that I'm not a part of that. That is to the mentor group, but I'm going to need to make sure that I become a part of the the support group for the food, fun, and fitness, and we'll get you guys a link for that. But I recommend that you do that, and you're going to see when I do the Own Your Life, it's going to be the same thing. All right. So I'm going to hit right now, Beverly. You're going to have to go back later and add that link, and all you do is you highlight it, right? And then you hit right here, this link button right there, and you would just copy it, and it automatically makes that right there it'll send them to that Facebook page, that Facebook group page that we've done. Now here's the thing that I'm going to recommend. Angela and I have only been sending 2 emails. After that, it's really not necessary. So you can inactivate any one of these campaigns if you want to. So now I'm just going to hit no. That means it's not going to send out. You're going to see very quickly with this particular campaign if people are interested or not. So I'm just hitting no on those ones, okay? But what I'm going to do one more time, because Angela was talking when we did it before, I'm going to show you once you've uploaded the photo, it's super easy. Highlight the photo, click that little button right there, and you can see it's already on the server. So hit Browse Server, double click on that, and hit OK, and boom, it saves it. So once you've done it once, it's going to be in there for you to be able to use it. Okay? So I'm going to go through it one more time, really quickly for you guys, just so you guys can see.
You're learning from me to repeat yourself.
I know.
Everyone, good job.
I appreciate that, and it's because I would always go through it so fast that I'd get like 80 questions afterwards, even though I had it uploaded, and and yeah. So yes, I did learn.
Good.
I learned from you. All right, so I'm now in a Nets page. So if you remember, I'm going to go into
Annette is sending these things
testing
to
it herself, which is what we want.
Job.
Remember, the first thing that you do when you go in is this, guys. First thing you do is that you go to My User Settings, because I want to make sure that when her prospects go, when you have somebody watch a video, you want to get in there very quickly. You can see My User Notifications. Oh, look, she's got it so she receives an email and a text message. Perfect. Text messages are off, but she's receiving an email. The other thing, I don't know if you know it or not, but there's a really cool app that you can download if you go to the home page. I use the app because then I can get it when I'm out of the country. And you can download the app for Google and for iPhone. Okay? So I recommend it. So we're going to go into Sales Tools. We're going to do this one more time to help you guys understand it. We're going to go into Autoresponder Emails. And you can see that she also has the Pro campaign, or the Pro package. So we're going to go through and do hers one more time. I'm going to see if you can walk people through it. What do I do first?
All right, so in the green box up above, you're going to need to click here in order to have the edit buttons available.
So proud of you. Now what?
Now we're going to go into editing the first email.
Nice.
Dangerous.
Well done.
Yes. Jeff always likes to widen out the email because you can see more of it. So you're You do that by just dragging your cursor over that corner.
Now what?
All right, so now you're going to highlight your picture.
Then what?
And then you're going to click on the little image of the house on the hill.
All right.
All right. Have you already put her picture on the server?
Nope.
You haven't. Okay. So we're going to need to go to upload.
Yes. I didn't. I was so tempted to put my mouse over the top of that.
I was trying to remember. Okay. So we need to upload the file to the server first.
Oh, how do I do that?
So we're going to choose our file because we've already saved it from the canva.com.
Which one is it?
To our.
I'm not gonna. I can just.
It's Annette.
Yes. All right. Then
okay.
what?
And well, we have to send it to the server so we can
Bingo.
always have access to it.
How big is it?
It's 160 by 160. It's our perfect little square.
How did we get a 160 by 160?
Because we used canva.com and made it so.
This is actually helpful to review, isn't it?
For them, it is.
Is it helpful for you?
Yeah, but I've done it before.
Okay.
So
now what do I do?
It is actually good.
All right, so now what do I do?
Okay, so now we're going to, everything looks good, so we're going to hit OK.
And then what's going to happen?
And then, voila.
Boom, right.
Boom.
Now we're going to go into, and we're going to,
Voila.
well,
Voila.
so now we're going to put her name in, right? We're going to put her name in right here, so we just have to highlight it. I'm going to go into paste and match style.
Because he had copied it.
Oh, it didn't work.
Oh.
Sometimes when you do that, so we're just going to put her name right there. All right, and now I'm going to type it in. So you all know your own name. So you go E, Annette, Howell. Boom.
Spells right.
So I'm going to erase it. And then what do I do to make it a single space instead of a double space?
Oh, single is Shift Enter.
Bingo. Health.
Put your title.
Health mentor. Now she sent me over some different things that she wanted to put on there.
For her little description.
Right. And so we're going to put this in here. I still recommend that you do the paste and match style. And guess what happened?
It's not doing it.
So what do I need to do?
So you're going to have to justify left.
Align left.
Align left, I guess.
And then the color is different. So where do I press?
Align left. So you're going to go into, there's two A's up there. It's the one that has the couple squares by it.
And which one did we choose?
Gray.
Bingo. And she has a different paragraph right here. What should we do?
So hit Shift Enter again for one space.
We don't need to do Shift Enter because there is already a thing right there.
Oh,
if this were right next to it like that, you would see just press it twice. It looks nice to have two little things right there. Now she only sent me her Instagram or her Facebook page. So what do I do?
So you'll delete Twitter and Instagram.
Oh boy.
Don't highlight all that. Be careful. Don't delete all that.
Now how do I put her link in there?
All right. So you're going to highlight Facebook by clicking one time.
Now what have I done? Oh look, it gave me a link.
Oh, okay.
All I had to do is press it twice. Click it twice.
Click it twice.
Uh-huh.
There we go. Okay. He's going to copy her.
Now this is something that I'm going to tell Annette. This is actually her page. I'm going to recommend that she change this to her own account, and that on your own account it is far easier to prospect, and what Steve and I are going to be teaching you on your own account. But for now, I'm going to put this one in here for her, and then she can change it later to her own account simply by clicking on it.
We're going to make sure on Target that it is listed as new window.
So Annette, later when we do these other trainings, you're going to see it's going to be important that you put this as just your regular page on there, okay? So here's the other thing. You can see right here that we have that Eventbrite page. And Annette, for the sake of time, I'm going to recommend that we come in later and that we change that. But you guys can see it's very, very doable, especially if you go back and rewatch this, okay? And then we're going to hit save.
Save. Always remember to hit save.
And remember for her to make this so it's not active, we just click on that and we hit no. I don't believe, personally, having more than two for this particular message. You're going to know really quickly if they're interested or not. Mm-hmm. And especially with the things that we're going to be teaching on Facebook, you guys are going to see that it's going to be very, very effective. So kind of as a review, one of the things that I would tell you guys, as much as anything, it is so important that you understand. It is so important that you understand that you do things that people in your group can do. And I admit that I am pretty okay at Photoshop, and I can do all these things, and that's why Steve tried to wake me up at 6:30 in the morning so I'd make some more graphics, which I'll do. But the fact is this, guys, You don't need to know all that stuff for these pages. You don't need to know a ton of Facebook things in order to make this work. And I'm going to show you one more, the campaign that we're going to use extensively. Angela and I use the Diets Are Dangerous extensively for our customers. But you're going to see also for the different things that you're going to do in there that for the Slenderize, we're going to recommend, we created a page that we're going to say, no, it's not a page, it's a group, where we're going to go on and we're going to participate. We're going to encourage you guys to participate. And if you are a part, guys, if you are a part of any of these groups, participate. You guys, Steve was very adamant this morning about it. It's not a matter of just clicking hi. It's not a matter of just saying this. Like, for example, help please, I added the wrong weight to a client's profile. How do I change, delete it? In here, if you know, don't wait for Angela to post it. You're going to see on the different groups that we create with it. Don't wait, guys, for just different things to happen. I'm telling you that you guys absolutely need to start participating in these groups. And when we create these groups for people in your prospects, how much better is it going to look if the prospect page is full of Joe Vey before and afters? How much better is it going to look when you post a video that you did of a demo that knocked it out of the park? How much better is it going to look when you bring people to our opportunity page that you said, I just helped somebody make $500, and that person's on there, oh my gosh, I paid bills with this. This was a lifesaver. Participate, guys. Participate. Because all of what the income system is meant to do, and what I showed you this morning, is to absolutely make you start to be branded with you. Upcoming is going to be the food, fun, and fitness landing pages, but we already have some great landing pages with Own Your Life. Okay, so you're going to see that in this, and I'm not going to show you the page yet because it's not completely set up, but the Own Your Life campaigns are absolutely going to be helpful for you guys because of what we're going to be doing, and we're going to be sending people to it. So the Own Your Life, as you look in here, see right here, the RX Own Your Life. If you click on this, this has 3 expertly done videos. And this first video, take a look at this. It is highly watched. And how do you change it, Ange? How do you go through and change that?
Okay, so we're in the green box. We've got to click here to be able to add that edit delete action over here.
And on this is where you guys are going to be encouraged. I'm not going to do it for you because I'm not going to do it for everybody. These, we purposely made it look exactly like it's coming right from your own email. That way it doesn't, for opportunity, a lot of times if you fancy it up too much, it may not have what you want on there. But the thing is just like what we learned before, we're still in a Nets thing right here, we can add a Nets, I know that Jim had asked, can I put my own photo down there? If you want to put your own photo, you are welcome to do that. And you can spice it up by going into Canva by putting, fanatical entrepreneur. That's what I call myself sometimes. I do have that domain.
Oh, there you go.
So
you can put that title across your picture in Canva.com.
Probably wouldn't put that one.
You can put whatever title you want then.
But you can put whatever picture you want. So with this one, I'm going to hit Browse Server because it was on there. Her photo's already there. Now with this one, because we made it 160 by 160, you can always go down. Going up will distort it, and you'll see that it'll automatically make it the right size for you. Okay? And you just put your picture right there if you want to. With that, you can place it before the account and phone number and things like that. But it's very easy to create some customization with these basic skills that we've taught you. Guys, and what you're going to see on this one is we're gonna have this page, and when we put the page on there, it's really important that you tell people that we have a community. We have a community that is here to help you succeed. One of the things that I love is on the Facebook page, for a while, JPAT, when I was traveling, was answering questions for me. It's like, and now that Steve is so helpful in helping these things, it is helpful to have a community. Can you imagine that if you put a person into the prospecting or into the opportunity one that we made, and it said, Angela just made her first $500 with us, and then Angela writes through those stories like, oh my gosh, you would not believe how helpful I paid for Andrew's gymnastics with this week. or I am so grateful to all of the help that you guys have given me in here. That's when we are powerful, and that's what we've been missing, is a cohesive group of people that care about the other people. In addition to what we're teaching you here, you're going to see on Sunday night, we're going to have a training that will teach you exactly what you need to do with your profile, and you're going to see exactly what you need to do to start putting people into these two different groups. And I'm asking you, because they'll be brand new, that you participate, that you go in there, and that you start to learn the way of doing it. These groups will not be ones that you put some of these. If you put your cat in there, first of all, you may be banned from the group. And this isn't a bunch of cute sayings. This isn't a bunch of motivational quotes. This is real life stories of what you guys are doing, and that's what's going to be important. The first time, for example, the product group, if you lose 10 pounds of fat, that you put on there and say, I changed my body fat percentage by 6% and lost 10 pounds in the process. Those are the kind of things that we're going to be putting in there. And then if you have very specific ones like what we've done with this Food, Fun, and Fitness, you're going to see with these, you're going to be able to send your people who are specifically participating in those programs. So we're going to have a product one, we're going to have an opportunity one, and then we're going to have specific groups for some of these different niche groups like what we've done with the Food, Fun, and Fitness. So guys, let me make sure there may be some different questions. Probably a lot less because I did it your way.
You explained it to the layman.
Well, good. Let's see.
Meaning us.
Meaning us. So thanks, awesome info. Can't find the food. Support group. Mark, we'll make that more visible. We'll get the support group. The mentors one.
You know why? The Food, Fun, and Fitness support group is food, fun, and then the and is actually that ampersand sign instead of spelled A-N-D. So that could be why, Mark, that you're not finding that.
And let's just put this. That could be why I didn't find it either, and it could be why you need to change it. Corrected spelling.
Right there.
No, that's still the same one.
No, that's the support page.
Is it?
Yeah.
So I did have it right.
Support versus
there it is right
mentors.
there.
Yeah.
It's a secret group. We're going to have to pull that out of this secret group, and we're going to have to work on a couple of things. So we'll make a couple changes on that one as well, guys. But here we go, Mark.
We'll add you.
Here we go, bingo. Mark, Rome.
There you go.
Added. You're there.
You're there.
All right, guys. Well, let me make sure I don't have any questions in here. Let's see. So Linda asks, where is the training for Sunday? We are going to make that, and I'm going to put it into, you guys are going to see that the mastermind group is still going to be a place where we're going to strategize, where we're going to have all kinds of different things on there. So that you're going to see pinned right up here, Linda. Next one is, please add me to the support group as well.
Oh, Aaron, you're not in the support group?
Okay.
So sorry.
Angela, add you.
I'll make sure I add you, Aaron.
Next one, repetition is the cost of education. I always hated repeating myself. That's why I recorded. It's like, it's on. Never mind. You guys are breaking me down. I'm getting better. We do the same thing for Jove. There's already a group support page, correct. So for some of those things you guys are going to see, now that you know how to change your particular income system, I'm going to recommend that what you do, and you guys will see how I do it because I always post it, but one of the things that I'm going to do is when I send out the Own Your Life, I'm going to tell people about it and say, look, we have this entire support system built into it, and with your permission, I will add you to that. That's what I'm going to be doing. And then with tomorrow night's call, you guys are going to see that we're going to teach you this process called ATM. And the ATM will tell you how it is that you add them, tag them, and then you mentor them in the process with it. And so it's, I probably messed up the M, but I've had so much information in my head that I need to put it into a presentation so I can watch it again. But, and what other?
Jim has a question about 2 Facebook pages right there.
Is there a way to combine 2 personal Facebook pages so that I have all my friends on one page? I'd give you that answer if I knew it, Jim. But I'll tell you, the all-knowing Google would probably be able to help you with that one. One of the things that you'll see tomorrow, and you even see with my page, it was really stupid how I haven't been using my page, and I didn't even have my intro on there. And we're going to walk you guys through step by step what you need to change with this and how to kind of clear it. The rule is if in 2 minutes someone can figure out that you're an RX, you're screwing up. And here's the other thing that I'm going to tell you. You can see my 3,228 friends.
Oh, you are popular.
I'm about to get rid of a bunch of them.
That's probably a good idea.
I bet you I'm going to get rid of about 1,500 of them.
Wow.
Not all at once. Not all at once.
You guys make the list.
That's not what it is. There's a lot of people that just friend me like all the time. I'm like, who is this friend? Who is this friend? I mean, that's really stupid. So you guys are going to see that I'm going to be much more picky with that, and you need to as well, because we're going to show you how important some of that is. Like I say, right here, you can hit the View As, and if you hit View As and you see a great big thing right here that says Works at RX, like mine said yesterday, yeah, get rid of that. And it is not because we don't love RX, because do we?
Right. No, we love it. It's fantastic.
It paid for that built-in shelf back there.
And your truck.
And my truck.
And my carpet.
And her carpet. That's all that matters. But
we do love arts, but we don't want people taking that and going, oh, Google, what do I see about RX? And then you have naysayer, naysayer, naysayer. 1, 2, 3. They're gone. You've lost them. You don't want that. You want to be able to talk to them one-on-one. So if they have those objections that maybe they've seen or heard before, you have a way to answer them right up front rather than just them going and finding it and just believing everything they read. Because, as Abraham Lincoln said, everything on the internet is true.
Okay. Kevin Smith, you're nuts. Kevin Smith asks, can we copy the email campaign and set up one for Yvonne and another for myself? Just call it different campaign name. Yes, Kevin, you absolutely
that's a
can.
Really good question.
Absolutely can. This is how I recommend that you do your campaigns, okay? Actually, I did that. If you look in the Facebook page right here, so if you go to home, you'll see that I created that, I believe, this week in a live session. So if you go to that right here and you go down a little bit, and you'll see some of the lives that I've done. So just search down through that. You should be able to find a live that I did where I showed you how to duplicate a campaign. So I already did that. Look, that's the beauty of recording. I listened to Ray Higdon. I don't have to do that. So just search through this. Ask me anything. I don't think it was on this one. I think it was right before that. How to delete and inactivate a contact. I believe it's that one.
February 22nd.
So if you do that one, Kevin, and if it doesn't have the answer, then let me know, and I'll do a live one for you. Okay.
Yeah, let's do a live for that. That'd be good.
Diana wrote, I got a lot to clean up to do. Yeah, and the thing is Diana is an example. Diana said that she's been paying a whole bunch of money for Facebook training. I just paid one specifically for Facebook fitness professionals. I spent a whole bunch on that too, and that's when that's when I realized there's way too much for me to do right there, so I didn't do that. Kevin wrote, all that I have in the system. I don't know what that means. Oh, how do you send out an email to all in the RX income system? Oh, okay. To do that, what you would do is you go into My Contacts. I'm still in a Nets campaign right here, right? And you kind of have to do it according to, so if you did advanced search, I would be real specific with how you go about it. So you go advanced search, and I would choose an activity. I would do email opened. Those are going to be your best people, right? And then you can put a time frame. So you do email opened in the last 4 weeks. And if you hit search, it's going to give you every single person that's done that because she's just opened up this account. It doesn't have it. But in there, those are the main people you want to send it to. The other thing that you can do advanced search. And you can just do this, choose web form. You can do email status. You can put confirmed. By clicking confirmed, right, and you don't have to pick any time frame, you can hit search, and it'll give you everybody that has a confirmed email, and you can send it out to them. Just be careful as you do that, Kevin, so you have a very specific message, especially if you have some of these other things. Just be careful with it. Claudia says, I want to stay on your list. Of course. Aaron, of course. Come on. Claudia writes, this is the best yet. Thank you. I finally am getting how to use the income system where before I was lost. Thank you both. You're a great team together. I will. You yesterday asked me if you should be on the call. What did I say?
You said it is much more entertaining and much more fun to listen to. So when people are getting trained, you got to have some. Oh, you also called me the comedic relief.
Because I get into business mode, you know.
You do.
But with our kids, I'm the comedic relief, and you're the hard apple.
Oh, I thought you were going to swear.
No. Come on, that's a PG rated.
It's a PG show today.
This is family oriented here. All right, guys. Looks like it says you do with Jove. Absolutely. I'm in the let's see. It says I'm in the almost cannot do group. Thanks for sharing.
Oh, Margie.
You
well,
are
then
welcome.
It's good that we're repeating for people.
All right, guys. Well.
Oh, there's one more question here. Can we do a training? Vanessa does.
Sometime on setting up a capture page on a personal website. Yes, Vanessa. Those of you who want to do capture training, you will see in the income system there is a really cool thing that will allow you to use capture pages in just about any type of platform you want, right? It's called custom web forms, and that is a whole different training. But yes, Vanessa, you can use it. That way you don't have to purchase and subscribe to a Weber and a bunch of different things. So yes, you can do that as well.
She sounds like she's more high up in the knowledge of computers and systems. And so if you're on that one, you're ready to.
Dottie asks, can we get the basics to start the page in an email? Yes, we're gonna be doing a PowerPoint, and with that you'll be able to watch it, rewatch it, and try to fix a bunch of those things. Beverly says, thank you, Jeff. Where did you get that picture?
I didn't get her picture.
I got that from Google. You're on, Beverly. I can find things everywhere, right?
Yeah.
Alan says, how do you handle a situation where you had one prospect and wanted to put them in 2 different campaigns? There is a good one as well. I'm going to have to log out of Annette's, and I'm going to go into mine, Angela's.
Mine.
Yours. I'll answer that question for you
Even
as well.
It's Jeff's email. It is mine.
Right, you took it over.
Just
like you took over my favorite chair last night too.
I totally did.
All right, let's answer Alan's question. Alan says, how do you put a prospect on 2 different email campaigns? You cannot. They can only be on one campaign at a time. So you can do a couple different things. Let's go to me in here, Jeff Boyle. Click on my name in there. So you can see the different campaigns that they're on, right, just by clicking email campaigns in there. And you can see I'm constantly doing different things. So if I want to add myself to another campaign, I would just pick whatever campaign that I have over here and hit add, right? You can see that you can stop the campaign at any time, right? Stop the campaign at any time.
Now, if you had 2 that weren't stopped, are they going simultaneously?
They're not. They're not. You can see the last email sent will tell you the one that's active right here. But you can reset. If they're already in this list right here, they're not going to be on this list. You guys can see that I'm, oh, look, Alan, I did one for you already. So I can add myself to another campaign by hitting add right there. And it'll automatically put you in the queue, and about 5 minutes later it will send another one. You can reset it to the first one if the person loses it. You can do that. So you can only do one at a time, but this is where you change them. So if right now I were on the Jove campaign and I wanted to switch myself to the football players campaign, I don't even know what the heck that is. You can tell I've been doing lots of demos.
Just been, demoing.
So I hit add, and that would put me on the football campaign and take me off of the Jove campaign. You can actually, if you wanted to, if you're crazy enough, you can send the person all the emails right now. I don't recommend that.
Which you should actually do for yourself.
Yes, that's a good point.
That if you're joining in the Diets Are Dangerous or the customer accountability emails, you should actually send all those, put yourself in your income system and send yourself all the emails so that you can read them all, you know what's in there. Any campaign, really, any campaign, you should send all the emails to yourself.
And you should test them, make sure your links are working, all of that, and that's how you do it. So Marcus writes, Jeff, you need her. This was a riot. I do need her. There's no question about that. And Aaron says, you're a great TAM together. We are a great TAM.
We're a great team. Don't make her feel bad. She's trying to type probably really fast.
Now she's going to give, let's see what she writes back. Aaron writes, thank you. And then the next one is you build out different ways to train. It helps everyone who learns differently. Love this. Great, guys. I hope this has been helpful. Guys, be sure that you're ready.
Can't find this part group either. We'll make sure that we update that from secret to closed.
That's why you can, is because it's secret.
That's why. Chris, I'll take care of that. Aaron, I'll get you added. We'll make sure.
Guys, it's been awesome. Great things are happening. Make sure that if you're part of these groups, participate. No more of this like.
In.
See, Steve was real adamant about it
Say
this morning.
stuff.
You look at what Steve did, and you see that his message.
Swore this morning.
Steve never swears. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know why he's.
What? So the thing is watch this, guys. He's absolutely right. Is that you must absolutely, positively believe me when I tell you this. We're better together. And why are we better together? We're better when we work this together. What that means is that I'm here to help you. You're to help my people, and together we'll make it better. Don't just like. Start to participate. Start to create relationships. Start to contribute to this community that we all love so much. Guys, unless there's other questions, I think we've got them all.
Erin's going to drop a bomb. Yeah, Erin's got some
she's
skills.
She's an Air Force pilot. She could drop a bomb.
Yeah.
But there's a bunch of people asking you to add that stuff. Guys, thanks for being on. Great to be with you guys.
That's a great song. Thanks, Aaron.
Look into the camera. Do one of your silly cheek hug pictures.
Oh, ready?
I did a cheesy look.
I did too.
Oh, okay. Goodbye, guys.
All right. See you next time.